Hey, how you guys doing, man? This is Share a Beer Show 387. I'm Joe D, your host, and we've got Mark and Bum in the show as well for the time being. We might or might not have an appearance from Zach in Colorado. We'll see.
Yeah.
He was here for a little bit in the pre-show, and then he kind of disappeared, and we'll see how that goes. I have to pause the show on this other page as it starts. There's Zach. Yeah, the Google gods are being kind to Zach. Zach seems to, Google seems to take out all its frustration on Zach's connection to the World Wide Web. So,
pretty much.
And how's everyone doing, man?
Good. Doing well. Doing well.
Doing good. 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Right on. That's good to hear. Then we got is that you in the chat as well, Zach? Or is that a different?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we got Zach SG1 in the chat saying good morning, or just morning, so it's all good. So yeah, we do have the chat that's live in the and then I'll put up my deal here as well. But we do have the chat from the YouTube side, so if you jump in that way, you're more than welcome to jump in the live chat. I keep an eye on it, and someone will darn sure keep an eye on it.
Yeah, one of us will
get back and forth to you that way during the show. And then we have the easiest way that we found so far to jump into the to the show live, if you want to jump in while it's going, is to go to my Google Plus profile page, and then you'll see a green link on there, and that seems to be the easiest way to jump into this show. You just you can get in there that way. Now, I didn't save this. This is kind of crazy because I want to make sure. So let's jump into the what we're drinking right away. So what are you drinking, Zach? Since you haven't been.
Let's see. I have Sierra Nevada. I think it's Ultra Vez.
Oh yeah. Ultra Vez, right? Ultra Vez, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's their Goza with cactus and grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you think of it? I'm pretty sure I had that beer too.
It's okay. It's not my favorite style, I'm kind of with, I think, most of you guys. I'm still trying to get into the sours.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I like the saltiness of Gozas, but sometimes the fruitiness is too much for me. Like my favorite Goza I've ever had was a lime Goza because it had the salt and the lime just went so well together.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
like
that
a
does.
margarita almost. Huh?
Yeah, exactly, right. And that would hardly be any better than a limerita. I mean, come on. That's a premium beverage right there, man.
You can only hope to be as good as a limerita, I'm sure.
But yeah, when are they going to do a sour version of limerita?
Yeah. They just call it pissed off Rita.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that that would be
Skunk Rita.
Yeah, Skunk
Rita.
Yeah, that. So I put my email there and on the lower third for those of you who've been wanting to contact me. There you can see it, and that way it's on your mobile phone or your mobile device while you're watching as well. I know sometimes that it'll take up your whole screen and you can't see what's in the show notes or anything. So there's my email. So those of you that want to get in touch with me, you can. Got a few little emails about that, and we did send out the cooler to the winners. So the winners, I think one got his, and the other might still be in transition right now. So I checked it yesterday, but I didn't check it today. So I don't remember, Zach, that beer that you're having. I don't remember if we just talked about that beer or if I actually sampled it. I think I might have just talked about it, actually.
Yeah.
It's been out a while. It's been out more than a year, or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, probably more than a year.
I think it came out this summer or this whatever.
Okay.
It's an older. I'm just cleaning out the fridge now.
Okay.
It's got to be a summer release.
Okay. Yeah, maybe a summer seasonal.
Yeah,
something like that.
that's been around for a while now. I'd say about 9 months or so.
Okay, all right. So it has been at least a year.
So maybe it was a spring beer, March, April, something like that. Yeah.
Is this a link to it, or what was this link, Zach?
Yeah, I just sent over. I was working this weekend, and one of my locals came in. And we were talking about beer apps and stuff, and he turned me onto this thing. I guess it's called Devour or Devore. And what it is you sign up for it, and every day they list a new, like, kind of rarer, maybe lesser known beer, and you can choose to buy it or pass on it, and it gives a whole big description of it.
Oh, okay. Like a
So
daily
this
beer
is-
deal almost, yeah.
So this is it. I'm hitting this. I can't stand this stuff too. Like I really don't want to,
Yeah.
Does it do this on the
It's
mobile?
much better on the app.
Okay.
But it's kind of cool because you'll see, like, behind there, that's all, like, the beers and stuff that they've been releasing this month. They release a different one, and they're typically stuff that you can't get or it's really rare. And you have the choice to buy. Some of them are a bomber, some of them are a can.
Oh yeah. And so they send you that one beer a month?
No, they do this for a whole month, so you have until a certain day to order what you want, and then they'll ship it all out to you at one time.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's kind of like, it sounds to me like it's kind of a beer broker. This guy gets in a lot of these different smaller brews,
Okay. Yeah.
and then he kind of distributes them, breaks down the cases and distributes them to wherever.
Okay. That's a good idea, actually.
But it's kind of a neat way to try some different beers if you're ever looking into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. So here's the.
I mean, a lot of these beers are stuff that I never heard of. I know there's like 3 of them on here are multiple-time gold medal GABF award winners.
Okay, so this one, and the website is what? Devour?
I think that's how it's pronounced.
It's TAVOUR.com. So for those of you who's wanting to check that one out, TAVOUR.com. If you can see the URL up there, that's the.
Yeah, and if you get the app on your phone is actually a little bit easier to use. It's designed as an app that has a website.
Okay.
It's definitely easier to get on the app, and the app's free to get.
Okay. So that, just look for it in your app store. It'd probably be the easiest way. And then you're not committed to sign up just to see what they authorize. Yeah, because that sort of thing just really annoys me. I'm like, well, I don't want to. You see that a lot.
It's more junk mail.
Yeah, that's I don't want to have to sign up for something, give you my email, and then have more junk mail in my email box that I never even cared for in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Just gets real annoying. So and what are you drinking, Bum?
I just found this today, and I'm shocked. It was just canned 8 days ago. Brand new from Sam Adams. Their Rebel IPA series. This is the Rebel Raw double IPA in a can.
16-ounce can?
And yeah, 16-ounce can. I bought a 4-pack. Sam Adams is jumping on the bandwagon late, like they always do with all the with everything. And now Sam Adams is jumping on the drink the IPA within 35 days bandwagon. This was just canned on November 7th, and here's the 4-pack container.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I bought a 4-pack today.
So that was it comes in a cardboard box?
Yeah. Yeah, the Sam Adams cans come in the 4-can packs or the 12 pack.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't know. I would imagine this is available in 12 packs too.
Well, that's cool. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And it just opens like that.
Okay.
So, but because it's, you know, just to try it and drinking it in my vintage Sam Adams glass here, it's hardcore. If you've had the Rebel Double IPA from them, it's about the same except fresher. And for hopheads only, hardcore grapefruit and 10%. It's as I've told you, I like IPAs, but sometimes there's a limit to me on the amount of hops before it just starts becoming too bitter. Way too bitter for me.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Zach, let me ask you a question because this comes to mind right away. Do you see that as an age? Is it an age thing? Like, are we a bunch of grumpy old men now that just don't want tons of hops and necessarily in every beer we drink? Because since you sell beer, you make beer, you sell beer. Do you see that directly? Do you see the younger millennials perhaps still want lots of hop?
I don't think it's an age thing really anymore.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know. It's kind of a weird line that people have. You can sell a pale ale to an IPA drinker, but you can't sell an IPA to a pale ale drinker. You can sell an IPA to some red drinkers. It's more about the body. People they're more picky on the body and the malts. People either love or hate sweet. The hoppy isn't too terrible.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I think I kind of.
All they want is fucking sours. All the millennial hipsters want are sours and I don't know this weird thing called a session IPA. I thought that was just a fucking pale ale.
What was that called again? What was that name?
A session pale ale.
Oh, a session pale.
A session IPA. I thought that was a pale ale.
Yeah, right.
Then I thought a sessionable pale ale was just like pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who cares? Like, why make an IPA that's 4.5% and 36 IBUs? Call it a pale ale.
Yeah. Really. It's a light pale ale.
Well, and that's the problem with those particular two styles. They get crossed so much. Like,
well, and it's funny because for years it was going up. It was like, oh, that pale ale is like an IPA.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, that IPA is kind of like pale.
Somehow I fucked it up.
It's reversing.
Yeah, because I think so since the last show, we not only elected winners for our show, but we also elected a president of the United States, right? And I'm not going to take responsibility for what happened there, but all I know is we have a new guy that's going to keep this in mind, people. This is a political getaway show, right? We don't mention politics too much on this show at all, and this is the extent of what we're going to mention it on this one. And it's so I think some people are getting all upset over someone that's going to be president. Okay, keep that in mind. Have a beer, chill, okay, because you still have a little bit, according to my watch. You know what I'm saying? So just relax, all right. You know what I'm saying? Take a hit off the Rodney King pipe. You know what I'm saying? And just be like, can't we all just get along? You know what I'm saying? Good God, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is ridiculous, man. We've got someone that's gonna be president, but he ain't quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, he kind of realizes from what I'm hearing that
it's like kind of the same metaphor when you get like an unripe avocado.
There you go.
It's like really hard, and it's a sponge. It looked really good. Your mouth, and you're like, this is like fucking cardboard. And God damn it, I should have got this stuff.
Is that that's kind of
The avocado election.
yeah, I like that analogy. That one kind of works. Yeah, you got to
Well,
let it.
Honestly, it would be the same exact thing if you had an orange avocado.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's gonna ripen in a while. Yeah, that's like green bananas, for Christ's sake. Just it's gonna be a good banana. It's gonna be a good avocado. Later, let it ripen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and if it doesn't work out and it starts browning too early, you just throw some lime juice or beer on it and hope for the best.
Yeah, exactly. Just and in this case, just launch more high ABV beers down your throat to deal with it.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Or limeritas.
Or
Yeah.
limeritas, yes.
So we've established that the American government is a lot like making salsa. Okay.
and so with that kind of tone, Mark's got something to help us deal with.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say a lot of people on both sides of the aisle have been kind of sour about the way the election turned out.
Oh, I see what you did there. All right.
I've got Monk's Cafe Flemish sour ale. This was we met some friends for lunch Sunday at a beer bar, and she said, "This is a really good sour beer. You need to try it." So
Monk's Cafe sour.
I think I've had it before, but I haven't logged it. So
what was that again? Monk's Cafe sour what?
Flemish sour ale.
Oh, Flemish. Okay.
Yes. Flemish.
Yeah, Flemish. Yeah, yeah.
But it
Now,
is.
they call that, is that the old Bruin style, or does it say like
it
old
is.
Bruin, or
It says product of Belgium. It's 5.9%.
I'm showing the style, Zach.
By the color. Look at the color. I mean, it's got that real dark.
I like that color.
Yeah. And it's it's sour. Sour cherry.
Sour cherry, okay.
Mm-hmm. Sour cherry and plum. I'm getting plum too. Yeah, it's pretty sour. But this has some fruitiness after it. So you get sour and then you get that, like dark cherry, maybe raspberry, real dark fruits behind it.
Wow, interesting beer, man.
Yeah, and I think it gets pretty good rating on Untapped. I think it's a 4-star on Untapped.
It's 3.84 on Untapped.
Okay.
99,000 ratings on Untapped.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of it here and log it and do that. Yeah, because I've had this before. It's been a few years, but I don't really remember what it was like. So, but it's a real tasty beer. You have to like sours though.
So that beer is ranked second of all Flemish oud Bruins in all of the averages.
Okay.
The only one to do better is New Belgium's Leffelay.
Yeah, this is an excellent beer. Very, very good. I'm going to give it 4 stars. I think.
The Dissident by Deschutes is right there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bottle of Dissident that I need to still review.
How old is that?
I know. I didn't check the age. I would assume that one's got to be closer to 2012, 2011. If I had to bet,
That's gonna get tart, man. Because sour beers just get more sour.
I mean, that's going to be really interesting. I am shocked. I didn't want to take away from Mark's. But it has been so interesting how well the beers that have no business being aged that long have been. I am just shocked. Like that last one I sampled that's insane. You should not be able to have that beer from 2008. Like that beer had no business being aged that long, and I promise you, if I'd have served that to you, you'd have thought it was aged a little bit, but you wouldn't assume that it had been aged that long. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You have like a Corona or like a Michelob that's just like 10 years old.
I have no, they're not that old, but
or like a 8-year-old Guinness.
I have a Guinness. I have a couple of cans of a specialty Guinness that I'll
in the
be
storage unit.
Yeah, that I'll be getting to.
Man,
yeah,
you need to do that on. You need to
I'm
do that on
waiting
a
for the
weekend
one
show
that
or
you
something.
get though that got a little bit warm
Mm.
and like started re-fermenting, and it's just.
Now you made me think about something, because now I'm gonna be paranoid when I open these cans, because it could, and I'll open it on camera, so I'm gonna have things tarped. It's what's gonna
Get the plastic, like the painter's drop cloth. You know.
I
left a case of my wedding beer out in the garage for like 2 summers. And then I was like, oh, let's put some in the fridge and try to drink it. And when you pop that top, it sounds like a gun going off.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna be a little paranoid about that. But you guys will see, man. It's the same thing with that beer. Like I was just gonna crack it open, have a beer this weekend. You know what I'm saying? And then I said, well, just out of curiosity, let me see if it has a date. You know, and for some of them that didn't, I put like a piece of tape and I wrote the date on the bottom that I bought it. You know what I'm saying? So I checked the bottom right away, and I didn't see, you know, the tape. So I was like, okay, so let me see if it has a date on it. And it did. I was like, oh my God, I got to make a video about this. That was nuts. That was nuts.
Well, this is fresh. I think this is only a month old. So.
Oh, fresh beer.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Anybody can have a fresh beer, you know. Now, Herb Prophet's in the chat, and he's representing proper. Yeah. Read a Nation for life, baby. Yeah. We're gonna have to do Read a Nation shirts, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's representing down below that too a little bit. A couple comments down.
Oh yeah, back with AZ's finest. Yeah, no, Herb.
Okay, AZ's finest.
Yeah, Herb Prophet makes that. He's true to his name. He doesn't have that name for no reason, man. He's true to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his pipe's got the real deal in it. Yeah, is a matter of fact, what's in his pipe.
Then. No matter what happens in the elections, he's set.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, no, he's properly prepared to deal with whatever election results, you know, happened right there. So that
and he's set more and more with each successive election.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the only way to do. I agree. If I could sit at the what do they call that when you sit in the circle of the peace pipe there? What do they? Is that called? That's got to be called something, right?
Circle.
The Hogan. Hogan. No,
is it really? Is that what it's called? Are you serious? Hogan? Is that?
That's like the ceremonial. Isn't that the ceremonial structure or whatever?
Is that what it's called? The Hogan?
Hogan? Yeah. Well, maybe that's Navajo. I can't remember.
Is that Navajo? Okay, so we you know that is the way to deal with it. You got to sit at the Hogan with Herb Prophet. You know what I'm saying? And you might have to give him a little nudge. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, whoa, dude, come on. You know what I'm saying? You're on the pass part now, man. Not the circle only works if you pass. You know what I'm saying?
No hugging the peace pipe.
Yeah, I think he said the same thing. Yeah, he believes that it's Navajo. Yeah, so that's good. We have Thomas, and he's asking if we've tried anything from Trillium.
No, I've heard of Trillium. I don't know where they're out of though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up because me too. I've heard anything, but right offhand,
I seem to think Earth has had Trillium beer before, but I don't know.
I may have watched Greg review some of their stuff.
Okay.
What did they go Trillium Brewery? Is that okay? Yeah, Trillium Brewery. I'll have to check out their beers real quick. Let's see. Let's share the screen. Are you 21? Yeah, I can deal with that. Ooh, love that. Love those shots. That's some great photography right there. Love that. Let's see. Let's go to beers. 4 Point Pale. Then you have Galaxy Dry Hop 4 Point. That's kind of what we were just talking about. Like Zach said, it's kind of skewing up a little bit there. Then you have the Melcher Street IPA, double dry hopped Melcher Street IPA. That's got to be a, let's see, 1 case limit. It's $20.20 for a 4-pack. Are you kidding me?
That's why I haven't had Trillium.
That's why I haven't had Trillium. Wow. Look at that. Oh wait, is that a 4-pack of growlers?
No.
Nah, that could.
Country. Boston, Mass. They're out of Boston. Huh.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? I think that is, Mark. I think it's a 32-ounce growler.
Oh, okay.
So that would make more sense. Yeah, $20 for a 4-pack of growlers, for Christ's sake. Wow. Oh no, wait. $20 for a fill of growler. I don't know. A little confusing for me there, real quick, but some interesting beers. I have not had any. Pot and Kettle sounds familiar to me though.
Galaxy Dry Hopped gets 4.5 stars on Untapped with 28,000 check-ins. So it's probably pretty good.
Yeah. I've heard that name for sure, before. So
I think they're out of Boston. Yeah.
Oh, you know who might have mentioned that? You remember our Boston regular that we used to have?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he's responsible for my logo. If you guys see my logo, that was another photographer / videographer that used to jump in on the Share Beer quite some time ago. Long-time fans of the show might remember him. But he used to jump in every now and then because I would assume he hasn't jumped in on a while because he was booming, man. He was really taking off. He was, as a matter of fact, I think going just all video. He was doing weddings.
Yeah, he was doing video weddings. Yeah,
couple weddings on the weekend and done. I mean that he was a young guy too. Really, that's the way to do it, man. And things are going really good for him. So. Hey Tom, well email me, and I'll send you the PO box, or let me see if I can get to it quick enough here. Let me see this is my PO box. I'll put it out there for everybody that wants to see. What other are you still on the same beer? Anybody trying anything different right now?
I just opened another of the Sam, the Sam IPA. Not so much to get rid of it, but that will be one less I have to drink out of my 4-pack. I don't want to sound like I dislike it, but I'm just not a hophead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Extreme hophead, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, and this is extreme. Hopheads will love this beer.
Have you had Ruination, Bum? Stone Ruination?
From Stone. No, I don't believe I have.
Yeah, that's a super bitter beer. Very hoppy, bittery. Yeah.
I just associate Stone with IPA. And because of that, I think I've stayed away from some Stone that I probably should have bought, because I know they do a lot of good, imperial stouts. And speaking of which, and Joe will find this interesting. My place that I went to today, he ordered, because I put in a request for it, he ordered a case of Stone Choco Vesa. So I'm going to buy it. Back to work. He's going to get it in tomorrow, so I can finally try it.
Oh, you'll like it.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm anxious.
That's a good beer.
Oh, really quick, Traditious, go to my profile page in Google Plus, and there's a link to the show in there. I'll show you what it looks like really quick. Let me start another. Let's go plus. You'll see this link right here. This with the green little quotation deal. Click that, and that'll take you right to the show. Yeah, that'll take you right. Dude, you're going to love that choco. Well, I don't want to tell you what you're going to do. But,
I've had it, Joe. Remember, I've had it on draft.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you have had it. So you already know. So it's
I know how good it tastes. Yeah. So I'm anxious to have more of it. There was a whole lot of tastes going on with that beer. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
So here's
it changes. It warms up too, which is good.
Here's my PO box for anybody that wants to send something to me. I know some people do, and it helps to have the lower third on the screen, because like I said, I do recognize when you're watching YouTube videos on your mobile device, you don't necessarily get the notes that are below. So a lot of times there is no below. It's kind of, everything's so much different, but it's just easier on the lower third for you to see. So that's my PO box. Just title it Joe D. There's my PO box, and you're more than welcome to send me something. And and then I'll switch to my email. Here's my email. You can also get in touch with me that way. And Bum and Mark, no, man. You email me, I'll definitely get back to you. It's the quickest way, actually. I check my email. Like some people check their Facebook, for Christ's sake. So I check it often. So that's the easiest way to get in touch with me, for sure. And then there's the PO box once again. So got a good look at it. So people can see that and freeze. You can pause the show, write it down, do whatever you need to do. Yeah. Wow. So this.
Okay, this is pretty cool. It looks like we have a beer trade going within the chat.
Yeah,
here.
It does. I noticed that. Yeah. So there's a lot of things happening in there, and you guys know, Mark and Bum know for sure that I was getting a lot of email that would ask for something like that. So I'm happy that that is, the chat is definitely, you can see firsthand that I wasn't joking, man. People said they wanted a live chat during the show, and for some people they like to jump in, and that's kind of a little bit of a social part of the show, and that I'm glad that happens. And once again, for those of you that want to jump in, you're in the YouTube. You'll kind of have to. I don't think you have to sign up for Google Plus to necessarily jump in, though, or would you?
I don't think so. I don't think so on YouTube. I think you just go right in, because you got it public. I think. I think it's public. So
I'm hoping everything's public. So you should just be able to.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to have an actual YouTube account in order to see the chat. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, in order for the chat, you might have to.
Yeah.
You might have to. Yeah. I would assume so, because everyone's got a username. You know what I'm saying? So you.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right.
I would assume you have to be. You don't have to be a member or anything to actually just watch the show on YouTube, I would assume. But in order to be in the live chat during the show, you would have to.
You're right.
I think because everyone's got a username, so which is good, because that at least keeps that to a low roar. But there are millions and millions and millions of people in YouTube, as we know, across the whole world there. So which is good. So that is a worldwide audience. And I had what's his name in the show? Charlie Egan was in the show this weekend. So
I saw that. I saw he was back on with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Discussing television.
Yeah, we were Yeah, he was on the what am I watching little show that we did there, and we talked TV for quite some time. Until, Mark, we had our friend from the past on a show this weekend, and that was Pat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pat was on the show for quite some time, and we talked beer and what he's doing, and he was in San Diego,
Okay.
doing his doing some car shooting. What he equated to doing the equivalent with very high dollar vehicles. He was doing the school photo, the high school or elementary school equivalent of a school photo with cars, you know. So he called it really boring. You know what I'm saying? Where you put the tape in a particular spot. Okay, put the front tire here, the rear tire here. Okay, snap. Okay, next. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So it was
a bunch of cars for an auction or something, probably.
yeah, just you know. So
line them up one after the other.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You know, Ben says he's trying the Blue Moon cappuccino oatmeal stout. Huh.
That might be enough to get me to try Blue Moon again.
Cappuccino stout, huh?
I didn't know. Well, you know, they've been trying so much stuff, and once I see, especially after oh my God, how did I already? Zach, you know, especially Zach was saying that everything Blue Moon makes tastes the same, and I didn't really think about it until he said that, and then I was like, you know what, he's right. And
it's been a long time to get anything from them.
Yeah, that one's got me a little curious though. Let me see. Blue Moon. Let me go to their website. Man, I haven't been to their. Yeah, see, Big Beer. You get the roadblock from Big Beer. You know, you got to put your age in there, of course. You know, and you're never gonna do it. All you do is just put, you know, what's the closest thing you could think of.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just easy.
You know. Do you know, for years and years, I actually did put in I took the extra time to type in my real birthday.
Wow.
Why?
Well,
finally typed up.
Yeah.
196, 95, or whatever the closest thing was that I could punch up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like you saw, I just put in 1940, you know. So, yeah, it's in true Blue Moon style, you know, all they have is something that looks like a painting or something on there. I'm sure that was a real photograph at one time that they paid a lot of money for, and then just kind of put that skin on it. There you go. Yeah. You know, you could have done that with anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's so.
They took one stock photo of a Blue Moon bottle and a Blue Moon glass, and then just by computer changed the label.
Yeah, they just, you know, here's this filter, you know. So that's what that looks like. It's a limited release. It's a stout brewed with oats, coca, with decaffeinated coffee. Huh.
So it's Sanka in a beer bottle.
Yeah,
Sanka.
Fermented Sanka.
Goodness. Yeah, fermented Sanka. Oh my God. Now this person actually tried to give us some class and put it in a Breckenridge Brewery glass. He tried to psych himself up a little bit, you know. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Let me go here and see what he actually thought of it. Did he put in here what he thought of it? It's not bad, pretty decent actually. Okay. He's a couple of minutes late there, Ben. Yeah. So he actually says it's kind of decent. You know, might be kind of semi worth it. You know. I've been kind of wanting to try those Walmart beers, man. So don't be surprised if you see a Walmart beer review here pretty soon. So I've been kind of anxious to try those. They've been on the front of my mind, so that's a you know, any place in my skull is just a big lonely place to be anyway, because there's nothing up there. So that one thought is just kind of roaming around there, just kind of floating around in space, like, oh.
Trouble brewing. Trouble brewing. Got to get some trouble brewing.
Yeah, trouble brewing. Yeah, it's just doing the Rain Man up there, you know. I got to get trouble brewing. Trouble brewing. You know what I'm saying? Got to go to Walmart. Trouble brewing. Yeah, it's doing the Rain Man up there. So what? Now there is, I guess, and let's do a search for this real quick. So I'll share the screen and we'll make this part of our search here. But I am hearing that there is a Girl out there. Is that something that we really want? Is that is Girl Scout cookie cereal something that you would actually eat in the morning? Would you want to have that for breakfast? Look at that. It is a thing. Look at Girl Scout from General Mills. You've got Girl Scout Thin Mint and Girl Scout Caramel Crunch. Those are the two popular flavors.
I would certainly try it, but I wouldn't con myself into eating it for breakfast thinking I was having a nutritional, energizing, healthy breakfast. I would buy that to snack on it in front of the television set in the evening.
Yeah, just with the box? You mean just eating it out of the,
right.
Exactly.
It's like mini cookies, yeah.
So it started selling in January, actually. So this is an old thing now. By now, it's so a lot of people actually in the chat right now might have actually tried this. And I guess they're going to.
If they made a Do-si-Do's peanut butter version of it, I would buy it by the pallet.
That's what I was going to say. Do-si-Do's, yeah, that's the.
And tagalongs, both peanut butter.
Yeah, it looks like these are the two. Oh yeah, man! These are the two flavors that are out there. So limited edition. So
I would buy it.
Yeah, I'd buy it too. I'm not a huge cereal eater, but I mean, I do love Thin Mints. And
well, Joe, this brings up something, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I was going to show this to you anyway, and it's a perfect transition. If you like Thin Mints.
Peppermint Oreos.
I have not had that.
If you like Thin Mints, buy these. It is like eating Thin Mints with a crunch to them.
Ooh.
Just found them today.
Oreos. Yeah.
You just found those today?
Yeah. Just found those about 6 hours ago and all gone.
So they're not overly sweet.
They taste exactly like Thin Mints.
Really?
Exactly like Thin Mints.
Ooh.
If you crushed these down and took away the crunch and did a blind taste test, you wouldn't be able to tell these apart from Thin Mints.
Darn it, man! You know what? I was just at my local Kroger affiliate shopping yesterday, and I did not go down the Oreo aisle, man. Oh,
well, these
you got to remember seasonal Oreos, Joe. Come on.
Those weren't in the cookie aisle. They were a separate display, and I just happened to be walking by.
Man.
It was actually in the frozen food section, and there was a separate Oreo.
Yeah, they do that.
They had and I just stumbled upon them, and I was like, oh yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to. Let me see. What's What would that be?
That's where Joe's going right after the show's over.
Oh man, you know what? I swear to God, you know what's funny too? I like Oreos. I don't necessarily love Oreos, but what I think that they have done that is super. Let me see. I'm typing this in as I'm trying to speak. What I think they have done that is seriously clever is come out with these new flavors. I think it's the most because. I think a lot of people are like that, like they're part of your childhood type thing, and they are a good cookie. But I'm not like in love with Oreos. It's just that I love the hunt for these new flavors. I find that part of it really interesting, and so yeah, I kind of love that part, and I love trying the different flavors they come up with, and oh my God, this is.
And they've come out with a lot. I mean, they really have a lot of flavors.
I told you, had it not been for you guys talking about this, I would never have paid attention before.
An Oreo chocolate candy bar? What? What?
Mic drop. Oreo just launched a candy bar.
Exactly. I like that headline, man. That is perfect. Yeah, I want to know, where can I go? Where's a good website? Now, let me make sure someone's not mentioning it in the chat, because they could be. Yeah, Thomas says, I need those Oreos, man.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a site called Undunked.
Undunked. All right, let's see what this one
Yeah,
is.
that, man, I need to find a site. There's got to be one, right? Yeah, look at this.
Do you mean aside from the official Oreo website? There's got to be some kind of fan site that's real comprehensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because you know, you know how
like Oreo forums and stuff. You know,
I relate everything to photography. Yeah. Like I'm a Canon shooter, and if you're a Nikon shooter, they have fan sites for, you know. As a matter of fact, the Canon one is what's it called? Mark, Canon Rumors. Canon Rumors.
Canon Rumors. Okay.
Yeah, CanonRumors.com is for Canon shooters, Canon photography shooters. And they have all the latest info on anything photography, really, you know, but anything Canon. There's got to be a site like that for Oreo.
There has. Since the beginning of the internet, the official websites for products are just basically commercials for them.
Yeah.
But if you want the info, you have to go to the geek created websites.
Man, this one's, look at this. This is new stuff here, man. Look at this. Was just announced yesterday. They are coming out with the candy bar. Oh, and look at, that's from Milka, man. They make really good chocolate. They make really good. In a partnership with Milka, Oreo just dropped. Yeah, love that. Just dropped its first ever chocolate bars. The Oreo chocolate candy bar and the Oreo Big Crunch bar. Yeah! Look at that. The former is filled with vanilla cream. Okay, hands above the table on this one. You can't see my hands as long as I got this up there. Yeah! So it's filled with vanilla cream and bits of Oreo cookies, then coated in Milka chocolate. As the Los Angeles Times notes, it's sort of like a crushed double stuffed Oreo that has been covered in chocolate. If that ain't porn, I don't know what is. The latter is the bigger of the two at a whopping 10.5 ounces. Wow. And so there's a look at both bars right there.
Big
Ooh,
Crunch bar.
I like the look at that Big Crunch bar. Look at that.
That is porn.
That is. Thanks for mentioning that, man, because we wouldn't have had that knowledge. So when can we look forward to seeing these? January. Okay. So look for them. Nationwide distribution of both flavors won't start until January 2017. So, but once fully distributed, the new bars will be a permanent part of the Oreo family.
Oh, cool.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So once you see them, you'll be able to get. Oh, you know what? I bet you could. You know what? I bet you got to follow it in Twitter. You follow Oreo on Twitter, you're going to get all the latest Oreo updates, man. That's how companies do things now, right? Oh man, I'm going to follow them in Twitter. I swear to God, I'm going to Twitter right now. I swear to God. I'm not a. You know what? And I've been telling people I'm not a huge Twitter user, and lately I've been on Twitter. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that later. But oh my God, yes. Yeah, you have to follow stuff in Twitter, and then yeah, you do get the latest stuff in there, right? Because all the companies seem to, you know, that's the extent of their social. What they know about social is, yeah, we put it on Twitter, and now some of them. Yeah. You know what? Some of them do have Instagram. I am on Instagram a crap ton. So anybody wanting to get in touch with there, ooh, yeah, like Zach said, there needs an Oreo stout. I'm sure there's another brewery that's made a cookies and cream stout that is probably based off of Oreo flavors, you know?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure Had to have done it by now.
Yeah, Thomas says I need those Oreos, man. Yeah, you think you need them? Oh my God! Get it in me! Get it in me! Stat! Yeah, I'm already thumping the vein, my friend.
Mainline some Oreos.
Yeah, yeah, I'm already thumping the vein there, man. Yeah, you can't get that in there fast enough. Yeah, so that's yeah, we've got a real active chat, man. This is great.
And you know what? I should probably mention this, Joe, because you didn't before. The Thomas and New York Rangers fan, you guys probably should give your email addresses or some kind of contact info before the show ends, because when the show ends, the chat disappears for good.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, no, the chat is gone. Yeah, so make sure if there's anything you want to. That's why I kind of put mine in my lower third there on the screen, so at least you can go back, watch the show in the beginning there, and kind of freeze that, pause that, and get my information there if you want. So, and I'm not going to put it up there again. You'll have to go back and watch it that way. You know what I'm saying?
That way Joe gets another 3 cents and that ad runs it then.
Hey, click a link. Yeah, that's a nickel a click. So you kind of.
That's the one thing I don't like about the chat is that's where we've been malt liquored from from Jay Vega, and the show's over, his malt liquor disappears forever.
Yeah,
and you can't post a comment in the permanent comments while the show's live. You can only do it after the show ends.
Yeah, you know what? And I've been noticing as well.
Yeah, you can't comment until the show's over. Yeah.
Right, you can't.
It's a little bug I don't like.
It's you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that as well, Bum, because they have been asking for input, and so I'm going to mention that.
Yeah, live comments would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the live chat shouldn't take away from someone wanting to comment, in the permanent. You're right. And what also ends up happening is once people do start commenting, I can't reply to a comment until if I'm online here like I am now on the computer, I can't comment till I watch or at least get through the ad.
Yeah.
It won't let me fully post it. It'll give me an error or something until I watch the ad.
Yep.
So I have to get through the ad and then click the skip ad, and then I can reply to a comment. Unless I'm on my mobile. If I'm on my mobile, then I can do it that way.
What you drinking, Mark?
Yeah, what do you got?
I opened up Cloister Index German beer.
Oh wow, you're going foreign this week. Okay.
Doppelbock Dunkel. Double Doppelbock, I guess, right?
Double book. Oh man, I'm not even gonna try that. I can't handle that stuff.
Yes, but it is 7.4%, and it looks really similar in color to the sour ale, but it's completely different. No bitterness at all, really. Really malty.
Wow, look at that.
Kind of sweet. It's got like caramel flavors, like caramel sugar kind of flavors. Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've had many good
spicy.
Many good German Dunkels I've had in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't had a Dunkel in a long time, and that's why I picked it up. I just saw some at the beer store, and I'm like, I haven't had one of those in a long time. So.
Well, they're gonna do it right? Yeah. I mean,
this is a pretty well rated beer. I think it's 4 on Untapped, so it's a pretty solid beer.
I haven't. Man, I can't even begin to spell that.
Just go ANDECH.
Okay.
Yes, and that'll get you there. And it's the Dunkel, Doppelbock Dunkel. They only have like 4 or 5 different beers, probably. I guess it's Ondecker.
Yeah.
ANDECH. Yes.
Is that? Yeah. .de. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Top of
so
box.
this is the actual. Okay, so this is their actual. You know what? I think I've been here before. I've had their beers before. I'm sure.
Yeah, they have a few different ones. Yeah.
Because their website looks familiar. Oh, they sure did put the font small. Huh? I'm not. How do I get to? They have the church and the monastery. I don't see their beers though. Let's see. Having a problem finding their beers.
Since 1459. That's a long time, huh?
You think?
560 years?
Man, that's a lot. I mean, they've been brewing beer for our beer
That's
special.
even longer than Yingling.
Yeah, that's a long time, isn't it? Yeah, longer than Yingling, right? Yeah, that's about the extent of our beer knowledge right there.
Yeah, I got them beat by a couple hundred years.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's their yeah, you're having their dunkel.
Mm-hmm.
So here's their dunk. Ooh, look at that. Showing off.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that awesome? In front of the church that's on the thing, yeah.
Look at that. What? Oh, bastards. Look at that. I don't know what. Look at that. That is, see, that's using what you got to the full extent.
That's like a liter stein, too. I mean, that's
the full deal. That's the real deal, man. That
you drink a liter of that, man, you're going to be well on your way.
Yeah, you're way ahead of me on that one. Yeah, because this is, what are they showing? 18.5?
No, it's not that.
No way.
ABV over 7%. I think it's like 7.5% or something like that.
But still, yeah.
Is this half a liter bottle? I mean, it's not a bomber, but this was $3 at the store, so not too bad.
Yeah, not
pretty
too
reasonable price.
Oh my God, yes! Look at that. I love that. They're just showing what they got, man. They're showing that German countryside. Mm-hmm. Man, I love that fest mug. Look at that. That is just. Oh my God, I love that. I remember that too, man, from being in Germany. I remember that. You know, the glasses. When you get one of those big liter mugs, man, they'd have real nice etching or a picture of the country where that brewery was from, just like this one. And that's what makes those very unique, man. That is, man, I'm glad I checked that one out. That is cool.
Yeah,
let me see some of their others.
Beer.
Oh, look at that. That just makes you want everything.
Don't you want to be a beer photographer?
You think? Yo, that's a wet dream right there. Oh, damn it. I got to go to Germany again and shoot some beer for another brewery again. You know, and drink some more beer again and make, you know, as it is, people already kind of hate me because they're like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I have to drink some beer. And they're like, you got to be kidding me, man. They're like, do you hear what you're saying? And I'm like, I know what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? I do know what it sounds like. But, you know, it's kind of like our friend Pat, right? Because he's always, you know, we're like, oh, yeah, you poor baby. Yeah, you know.
He's getting a photograph, multi-million-dollar car.
Yeah, shooting another exotic car, you know. Oh, it's just another, you know, oh, yeah, I got to go to Italy again and shoot a bunch of Ferraris that are north of, you know, 5 million. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know.
Yeah. World's littlest violin.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, see, Thomas said that's beer poured. Yeah. Oh my God, dude, that's I love when breweries do that. Using what you got, you know what I'm saying, and you make that photography. I mean, look at this. Their website. They've only got a few beers, and look at that. They know what they're doing. You got to see this website again. What they're doing is excellent, man. And you know what? When you go to these breweries in Germany, they're so awesome. You know what I'm saying? Because they're old. They have a beer garden there. You're going to sit at a table like that. You see that table that's right there? You're going to sit at a table like that. It's like you know what to expect. You know? It's like
Yeah, but look how boring it's just a bunch of grass and trees. Come on.
Yeah, who wants to see that? Yeah, who wants that
Jeez,
for
what are
their,
the buildings and the people?
who wants that for their vacation,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. Who wants to drink beer in peace and quiet and look at that?
Man.
Look at that. I mean, this is fantastic. I love it. I love it. Oh, nice. Love it. This is great. Yeah, because you know they're using exactly what their environment. You know, that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
I'm geeking out a little bit there because photography involves everything. You need pictures to show everything, everything we do. And me and Mark are definitely photographers, and so I'm geeking out on it. It's kind of hitting all the senses there.
Mhm.
It's kind of hitting the photography and the beer, and
the
you're just
beer.
like, oh.
And I'm not a photographer and really don't have any interest in photography in the least, but I can really dig those photos and the way each is laid out the same way with the beer in the stein off to the right. That's great. I love it.
Yeah, no, they do a very good job promoting their beers. That's
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, they
tastes like pictures are great, but the beer tastes like crap. It's a drain pour.
You're like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even you think about it, even if the beer is kind of mediocre, but if you're sitting there having a beer in that scenery, you're like, you know what? A lot of times, the experience of the beer is, you know, whether you're with good company, you've got good scenery like that. A lot of times that makes the beer. You know what I'm saying? You know, you've been. All of us have had times when you're drinking Bud Light, for Christ's sake, and you're like, this is the best Bud Light ever, because you're just like having so much fun. You know, whatever you're doing, partying and so forth, grilling. Maybe a lot of times it's the social part of the beer that kind of makes it. You know, so oh yeah, Great Lakes Brewing. We've all had something from Great Lakes. That's another fantastic brewery. Hey, thank you, Charlie, for jumping in there, guys. We're out of here. That's another share beer in the can. Thank you, and we'll every Tuesday, man. For those of you that don't know, we do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. If you want to jump in on the show, you can go to my profile page in the Google Plus and look for the green quotation deal, and that'll be the link to the show. Okay. Hey, thanks, Mark. Bum. We'll see you guys, man. Appreciate it.
Have a great week.
See you.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.